Afternoon baseball now from beautiful Marlins Park in Miami, Florida. Today, a matchup of NL East rivals between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Miami Marlins. The Phils will try to complete the series sweep on the road against their division rivals right after this. Jose Arena will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Stepping up now, Gene Segura. He will lead this one off today.
Gene Segura.
First pitch of the at-bat. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Arena offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. Segura behind on a 1-2 count.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Again, a 1-2. Grounded weakly down the, and this is going to wind up hitting the bag at third. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Hey, I know everybody was on their toes right there from the pitcher to the defensive side. Leadoff hitters are known for this. Find ways to beat the ball into the ground and beat it out and get on base. Now they have to keep him in check. Let's see if they hold the runner close.
He's set. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Segura gets his lead at first, nobody out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Birdie has a beat on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. He had exactly 100 RBIs, and if you talk to him, he'll let you know 100 RBIs is pretty special, folks. I think he's the kind of guy that can have another big year.
Here's Bryce Harper now. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Runners on first with 1 down. Throw over to the bag, and he's back standing. The 1-1 home. He's running. Pitch outside. The throw. The throw pulls him off the bag. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. Runner at second here with one man out. And that misses. Ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Head-to-head with Jose Urena. He's only 1 for 10. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 home. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
The 2-1 home is strike 2 swinging.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location, right down the middle, but he got away with it.
And it's fouled away. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. Segura is on his way home. And the run will score as the Phillies are off to a 1-0 lead.
Boy, after scoring a boatload yesterday, Dero, they're off to a fast start again, striking here in the first inning.
Yeah, this offense is on fire. Obviously, the hitting meeting resonated with these guys. Scored a ton yesterday and picked up right where they left off.
Into the box, JT Realmuto, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
Hey, he finds himself in a tough situation early, and he's going to have to execute a pitch to get out of it. But if he does, it'll build confidence, and he starts rolling as the later innings start happening.
Here comes the 0-1. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. The second for 1. And a good save at first on the offline throw, but they just get 1.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
Up next will be Nick Williams. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First pitch coming. Here it is. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Oh, yeah.
Hit out towards second. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Philadelphia is on top 2-0. Vince Velasquez, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
In is Curtis Granderson.
He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Marlins, the left fielder, Curtis.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Dan, D-Row, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. Little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard.
The third baseman.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
And next to the plate will be J.T. Riddle. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
First 2 batters find a sweet spot, barrel up perfectly. These fans have to be excited. Middle of the order coming to the plate now. After those first 2 ABs, this could be a laser show.
Standing in now, Brian Anderson, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. One 1-0 pitch on the way. 2-0 now.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Big cut at the 2-0 slider, but he comes up empty. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him. We have a moment here in Miami to take a look at the Marlins starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, I'm looking at the leadoff hitter. They're hoping to have some things turned around with him leading off. He has really struggled. Struggle is a kind word. He's been terrible with runners in scoring position. He's hit under 200 in those situations this season. And when that's the case, you start to think that maybe it's in his head. I think he's putting too much pressure on himself right now.
First pitch of the at-bat. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. His lifetime line against Velasquez, just a 1 for 9. Comes set with the 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. On the move is Harper. He gets there, and that's the second out. Now at the plate, Jorge Alfaro. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off there, 1-0. Granderson on second. Riddle on at first with 2 down. Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there. 1-1. little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 3 here in the early going as the Marlins move out in front now 3-2.
Man, that's painful for a pitcher. He almost worked himself out of a jam by getting 2 straight outs, but he made a mistake right there and paid the price. 3-run home runs like that can be so deflating.
Coming to the plate now, John Birdie, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games.
Birdie.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
To 2-2 now. And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Harper. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. But the Marlins strike for 3 on the 3-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second, and Miami has taken a 3-2 lead. Into the box now, Maikel Franco head-to-head with Jose Urena. He's got 5 base hits in 19 tries.
Franco.
First pitch of the at-bat. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera, and he fouls this one off. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Line toward the gap in left center. And he stretches out in left, but this is off his glove.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Into the box now, Vince Velasquez. And look out. Oh, that ran in and got him. And intentional or not, you do not want to be hitting pitchers out there.
Oh, boy, pro pitchers belong to a closed fraternity, so you don't usually see that very often. And anytime it does happen, folks start hanging on the top steps of the dugout. These things usually don't go unpunished.
Gene Segura standing in as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Well, it's been a rather lopsided series so far, with the Phillies dominating to this point and taking aim in this one at a series sweep.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Guerrero on the move, and he makes the catch in the corner. And they will not try anything here, so the bases remain loaded with one away.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And guys, this team took it on the chin last game, and I think a lot had to do with the fact that they're not playing great defense. Committed 2 errors in that one in some big opportune times, and it came back to bite them. Something to look forward to today.
So stepping in, Cesar Hernandez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to left. Granderson's got it. Here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send him. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
2 men on, 2 out, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Looking to minimize the damage here, and this will be fouled away. Comes set, the 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
The 1-1. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Herrera at second, Velasquez at first, 2 out in the inning. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Rhys Hoskins looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. First pitch on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. Hoskins behind the count 0-2.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
The 0-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. So digging in now, Miguel Rojas. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6.
Miguel.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively.
Batting it.
And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Now batting, Gabby Guerrero, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. First pitch of the at-bat. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. That's by him for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounded to the right. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
Hey guys, right there, you look for weaknesses. Can a guy come in? Can he command in? Obviously not the case in this situation. He went to the well outside half 3 times, and eventually the batter made a nice adjustment.
In now, Jose Arena. Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. Segura for 1 on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And standing in now, the Grandy man, Curtis Granderson. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The 1-0 home is taken. Strike 1.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Arena, the runner at first with 2 gone. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that 2-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Miami. 2 innings complete. Score tied at 3 apiece. Ready for another chance. JT Realmuto 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The catcher, JT Realmuto.
First pitch on its way. Strike taken up in the zone. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. He pops it up. Rojas over to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now back.
So 1 gone now as we give you a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And digging in at the plate, the Texas native Nick Williams. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swinging a blooper to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit.
Well, last time this guy had some success, but he can't seem to get it going here. In fact, he's given him more hits in this one than he did his entire last outing. And we're only in the third inning.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And that means Michael Franco, the third baseman, will bat next. Here's the first pitch to him. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Birdie comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the center fielder Odubel Herrera. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Runner on first, 2 away, all tied at 3 apiece. Hit hard to the right side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. Phillies strand 1 through 2.5. It's 3 apiece. At the plate, JT Riddle. He'll lead it off against Vince Velasquez.
The third baseman, JT Riddle.
First delivery to him on the way. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. Riddle, a 6'1" left-handed hitter, but throws right-handed. He was a 13th round pick back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now. Brian Anderson is on deck. The 3-0 pitch is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
This is where if you're the batter, 1 pitch, 1 spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
The 3-1 pitch. Out to short for Segura. And there's 1 down now. So 1 away in the inning, and it's time to check out the standings in the National League East to see where the Phils find themselves entering play today. Stepping in, Brian Anderson. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. 1 out, nobody on. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Oh, and he hung the slider here, and it's a towering drive out to deep left field. This ball is gone. A home run. solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him as they take the lead 4-3.
Well, his first home run of the season is a memorable one. As we take a look at it here, you can see that it was 50-50 if it was going to stay fair. But somehow he wills it just enough until clank, it hits off the foul pole for a homer.
Here's Starlin Castro as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Segura has it. Throw gets him 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Still 1-2. The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. 1 for the Marlins on the solo shot. We played 3 full. It's now 4-3 Miami. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. We looked into the numbers, and as a team, they've had a contact rate of over 85% in this game, meaning that when they swing the bat, they're missing the ball less than 15% of the time. To put that into context, the very best teams in baseball usually are right around 80% for an entire season. So at least for today, they're displaying an amazing ability to put wood to ball.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. Ball 1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. The 1-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. The 1-2. Another one sent foul. The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. The 1-2. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Gene Segura. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And that's taken up and in for ball 2.
Count 2-1.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Segura turns and goes to second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Into the box, Cesar Hernandez. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Hernandez is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Fastball right back to the mound, and he'll send it on to first, and that'll freeze the runner at second with 2 away now.
Right fielder.
So stepping in, Bryce Harper, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the first pitch to him. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
The 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Segura at second with 2 down. Here's the 2-1. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He's set. The 3-2. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home, and he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Stepping in now, Rhys Hoskins. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. The 0-1 offering. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And that's going to fall. A base hit. The throw home. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
You know, D-Row, there are certain hitters that just love to come up and clutch two-out RBI situations, and this guy certainly is one of those guys.
Yeah, they're able to slow the moment down. It's not for everybody. This guy has ice water in his veins, consistently coming through in big spots. Nice job right there to tie this one up.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Second home run early in the year, and it's now 7-4.
It looked like he might just work out of that inning, only giving up a single run, but it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change the entire complexion of your day on the mound.
Wei-Yin Chen answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from the starter. Standing in now, Nick Williams. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here's the 0-1. Down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Chen gets the sign, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Phillies 7 and the Marlins 4. Digging in for his second at-bat, John Birdie. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Now a swing and a fly ball, and no one will track it down. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Miguel Rojas will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Show some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
In now, Miguel Rojas, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Rojas is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0. You'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Here's the first pitch to him. Low for ball 1.
62 pitches through 3 1/3 innings pitched. I don't think he's going to be around deep in this game.
Birdie leads off first with 1 away. Slider laid off for a ball.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Now the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. He's set. Here's the 3-0. In there, 3-1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Swung on and missed. 3-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
The pitcher, Wei-Yin Chen, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. From the stretch. And they do have him bunting with 1 away as he puts this one down. To second for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
Up next for the Marlins.
Ready once again, Curtis Granderson. And their runners at the corners now.
Granderson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses inside 1-0.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those. How could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Now the 1-0. 1-1 the count now. Two and 1. The 2-1 now to Granderson. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
The 3-1. A take there by Granderson as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Now at the plate, JT Riddle. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Fouled off. He's set. The 0-1. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. 2 out. Bases loaded. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. Williams is under it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Marlins leave all three. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. Digging in, Maikel Franco. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Maikel Franco.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled away. The 0-1 delivery. And there's ball one.
1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Guerrero has a beat on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Digging in, Odubel Herrera. Career numbers against Chen, batting at an even .400. First pitch of the at-bat. Slider finds the zone for a strike.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
And that misses 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Pulled toward right center field. Guerrero calls for it. 2 down.
Now batting.
It's fair to say that early on, at least, the runs have come in bunches here this afternoon. A high-scoring affair thus far, and we're only in the 5th inning. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Vince Velasquez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. 7 runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, this guy obviously feels he can move traffic right here. He's taking 2 big swings. He's trying to help himself.
Chen's got his target. 0-2 on its way. Way outside. 1-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hit to short. Rojas comes up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. They hold a 7-4 lead.
Your
Juan
attention,
Nicasio
please.
will come on out
Now
of the
pitching
bullpen as
for
he'll be
Philadelphia.
appearing in his third game this
Number
season.
12, Juan Nicasio.
Trying to pick things up where he left
Leading
off,
off for
Brian
the
Anderson.
The first baseman, Brian Anderson.
He's set and the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Oh-1. Here's the pitch. Slow roller left side. Franco has it. Throw on to first in time. One away.
Now batting, second baseman, Darlin Castro.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Starlin Castro. His lifetime line against Nicasio, 2 hits in 7 tries. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball in there for a called strike. Unable to find the zone with the slider. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. A ball and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right?
Now
El
batting,
Cambio
catcher,
hadn't seen it in that
Jorge
entire at bat, and what happens?
Alfaro.
Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Jorge Alfaro, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now the 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Two out, nobody on. Fastball up in the zone, but it's strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. Digging in and looking for more, Gene Segura. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. And he lays off for ball 1.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
Now the 1-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Birdie has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now
Striding in,
second
Cesar
baseman.
Hernandez. Career numbers against Chen. He's a .333 hitter. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. A 1 pitch on its way. Grounded to short. Rojas gloves it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. So next to the plate for the Phillies, Bryce Harper. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Chen's ready. Here he comes. 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking the zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Down the left field line and deep, and this will wind up a foul ball.
Nope.
And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Hit in the air down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there. But if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
The 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Birdie moves over. And that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They hold a 7-4 lead. Digging in once again, John Birdie comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
John Birdie.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope.
Close, but just off the outside corner. Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Marlins right now would do anything to get a leadoff walk to get this inning started.
3-0 pitch is a fastball looked at for a strike. The 3-1. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that ball. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Up next from Miami, Miguel Rojas. His lifetime line against Nicasio. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Runners on the move for second. A pitch out. The throw. And that'll be in plenty of time, and a perfect call on the pitch out there.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or 2 in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
One out, nobody on. Heading out toward shallow right. Harper has a read on it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
batting.
Digging
Number
in,
65.
Gabby Guerrero. It was a walk in his last trip. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Strike taken up in the zone. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Inside and low, 2-1. The 2-1 home is in there for the second strike. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch. This is popped up. Real Muto is there, and that retires the side. Nothing doing for the Marlins. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. Welcome back to South Florida. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Teheran Guerrero is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
For Miami. Now pitching and batting in the 8th slot, number 56.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. He singled his last time up.
And batting 9, number 45.
Here comes the first pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Birdie has a beat on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. JT Realmuto will stride in again as first we flash you back to his at-bat in the 4th inning, and what a big one it was. A 3-run home run that was certainly one of the big blows in the ballgame to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. 3-0 now.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. JT Realmuto with a solo shot, his second home run of the game, and they double him up. It's 8-4.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
The left fielder, number 5. Nick.
Into the box, Nick Williams. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year, as this is now a 5-run cushion. How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas?
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D-Roll, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
Eliezer Hernandez comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th. Standing in now, Michael Franco. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1. The 1-2 is a ball high and inside. Still only 1 out in the inning. Count remains 2-2. Another try at 2-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more off to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Odubel Herrera.
Digging in now, Odubel Herrera. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Line toward the gap in left center. In there, a base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. The first pitch fastball middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
Andrew McCutchen will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning.
McCutchen.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Comes set, and the 0-1 is taken for strike 2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Slow roller down the third baseline. Franco over at second. Herrera is over at first with 1 away. Hit in the air to left field. Granderson is under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Gene Segura. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. And that's high and off the plate. 2-1. Two and two the count. The 2-2. Line to the right side. But a foul ball. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. 2 down, runners at first and second. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Hey, I can't fault the pitcher right now, but he better make an adjustment. This guy came into the game ice cold, but after 3 knocks, to give him another chance to beat you seems foolish.
Now in the box, Cesar Hernandez. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5. Another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now this is driven out to deep right center. This could be trouble. 1 run is scored. And he's in there safely. As on the play, 3 runs come across to score.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. And now Bryce Harper, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1 and 2 now.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, however. 5 of them score. Time to get up and stretch here in Miami. Phillies lead this one 12-4. Victor Arano gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 64, Victor Arano.
And that'll bring up Peter O'Brien. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
He's set. Here it comes. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Here comes the 0-1. And it's 1-1.
1-0.
And that misses. 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at bat here.
And that's in there on the hands. 3-2 now. Hit down the line at first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So one gone in the inning, and that'll bring up Curtis Granderson. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. One out, nobody on. Counts even at 1-1 for Granderson. Arano, the native of Mexico. He's in his third season as a major league player. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses.
The count is 2-1.
And Granderson trying to work his way aboard. He's got it to 3-1 now. JT Riddle waits on deck. Inside, he misses, ball 4.
Now batting, the third baseman,
at the plate, JT Riddle is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it. And there are 2 away. Riding in once again, Brian Anderson. He got on top of one and was a ground down victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. The 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Granderson leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. The count now at 2-1. And it's fouled away. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. A shot down the first baseline. Slow little grounder left side. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Marlins leave 1. They're in trouble here. It's 12-4. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rhys Hoskins. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon.
Rhys Hoskins.
First pitch on its way. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Calling for it, Birdie. 1 away. Austin Bryce enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Marlins, number 37, Austin.
Coming to the plate now, JT Realmuto. He's gone deep twice in the game, making him 2 for 4.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat, his second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Skied into straightaway right. O'Brien back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 5.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nick Williams. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Two out, nobody on. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
The 2-2 pitch. This one sinks low on a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Maikel Franco would be next. He pulls this one into right, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. In now, Starlin Castro. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once.
Starlin.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
From the stretch. Line drive to left. Williams is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
The center fielder, number 55, John Birdie.
Ready now for the Marlins, John Birdie. Couple of walks for him thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Miami down in order. They're in trouble here. It's 12-4. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Maikel Franco. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. He's set, and the pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Good curveball that time in the low 80s. 0-2. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Grounded to third. Riddle has it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Up next for
Settling in now, Odubel Herrera.
The center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Here it comes on 0-2. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Bases are empty. 1 man out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 1-2 softly hit out to short. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The pitcher,
next to hit will be the pitcher, Victor Arano, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Castro is there, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order, but they hold a 12-4 lead. David Robertson
comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close a game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Into the box now, Miguel Rojas starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Now the pitch. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. Just a couple of matchups. No hits in 2 at-bats. And it's quickly 0-2. Robertson, a right-hander standing just under 6 foot at 5'11". He was a 17th round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Neil Walker will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hitting for the Marlins. Number 18, Neil Walker.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Counts even at 1-1 to Walker. 1 out, nobody on. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Harper has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Standing in, Peter O'Brien. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Here it comes, 1-0. Comes back with the cutter and gets it by him. 1-1 now. The 1-1 misses above the zone for a ball. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Miami down to their last strike. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll make the final out to put an end to this one, and the Phillies go on the road and sweep their division rivals in this 3-game series.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
12-4 is the final in this game. Philadelphia played in an even dozen runs to come out on top today. Juan Nicasio claims the win out of the pen, his first. Jose Arena allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.